Hi Capricorn, welcome to your mid-June 2021 general love reading. This is your girl Mermaid Scales Tarot. This is a general love reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and or any other strong placement for the sign of Capricorn. This is a general reading, so not every single message in this reading may be for you. So please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone who needs to hear that message. And by chance, if this reading is not for you at all, Capricorn, I suggest checking out your other signs in different placements. Hi Cross Watchers, you're very welcome here if you're interested in a Capricorn. Who wouldn't be? I'd like to remind Capricorn and crosswatchers that energy is fluid. This means you may feel like I'm describing a certain situation in the reading where you feel the roles are flipped or reversed, and that's completely okay. You are more than welcome to use your own discretion to flip those roles as you listen to the reading if that resonates with your specific situation the most. Alright Capricorn, let's get started. Alright, so for this reading, Capricorn, I'm going to tune into an energy that is in or around your energetic field that has romantic feelings or intentions towards you in this very moment. What energy would like to come through the strongest at this time for you? Let's see. Interesting. This is going to be quite the reading. Wow. Capricorn, Capricorn, Capricorn. You have someone just going completely nuts over this situation with you. And it's because they don't have access to you anymore. They feel like you guys aren't talking to them, that you've put them on, I heard blast, so I don't know if there was a recent conversation or the last conversation you had with them, you really kind of just said everything you've been wanting to say that you've been holding back from saying. Just all kind of, you reached a boiling point with them. They know they're on thin ice with you, but they're still holding on to the thought and the fantasy of being with you, of coming back into your life. I mean, I'm sorry to have to put it in this direction, Capricorn. I can't control what cards fall on the table, but this does feel like someone who's very, very stuck on you when you're moving on, or when you've decided to finally just pull back. That's when they want you the most now. And isn't that the damn thing, right? Because I feel with the energies going on here, what I'm seeing here, it took you a very, very long time to get to this point where you're just not even impressed by this anymore, or seeing that this can go anywhere. I mean, Capricorn, I feel for a lot of you, this person took a lot from you, and just now when you're finally deciding to throw it all away or to just completely remove yourself from the situation, they sense that, they feel that, and that's now what's making them want to pursue you right now in this moment. But they don't know how to do it because man, if this is not the last straw, if this is not the thinnest ice there is to exist, it's pretty much the end line. Or that's how you're seeing it now. And Capricorn, I feel that this person just, they're going crazy over thinking of different ways to get you back in their life, to pursue this with you. I'm hearing just like, give me one more chance, when you've given them 1,000. And this person still just does not want this to end. I've got to be honest, this almost feels, or you may even feel like this could be slightly delusional at this point, to think that you would even be just as down with them as you were in one period of time. But they're still holding on. They're holding on tight. Capricorn. They refuse to let this go with you. They refuse to give this up. Even if it seems very out there, they don't see any other way but holding on to this. There's something about you that they just feel like they can't find in anyone else. So let's dive into this, okay? Because this is interesting. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Chariot, Cancer energy. For me as a reader, I also feel Sagittarius energy with this card. You could have those signs in your chart. You could be connected to or dealing with one of those signs right now. Yeah, I feel as if some of you may have walked away from this. Some of you really put everything down. You just decided you were giving way too much effort into someone that wasn't giving anything back. Little do you know, they have plans, and this is not over in their eyes. They're very strategic, they're very obsessive, and they don't stop until they get what they want. And even if it takes months or years, this person still has this idea that you two will be together again. Even if you need time to rest, if you need time and space to yourself, they'll give you that. But no, they're still pursuing this. They still want this, and you're exactly what they want, Capricorn, despite what has led up to this point. They made their minds up about what they want with this with you, and they're pursuing it even slightly. Even very silently, they're moving forward. I mean, if you've blocked them on social media, they're finding ways to get access to your social media. If you block their number, they're finding ways to get information about you. I think they know where you work. So they may drive by your work. They drive by your house. It's just the thought of losing you or not having you as a romantic partner is not something they're willing to even consider. And this person's intense. Their energy's intense. Maybe at first that's kind of what drew you to them, but then you realized it was a bit too intense. It's interesting how they're struggling to find a way to get you back. And I don't think it's almost coming off as clingy energy. And maybe that kind of turned you off as well, Capricorn, but it's like the farther you move away, the tighter their grip is going to be on you. Even if physically you haven't seen each other, it's like the energy they're sending out is very dominant, very possessive. And they don't see anyone else but you. Even if and for some of you, I do and am feeling this like player type of energy, or just this like uncommittal, flighty energy. Even, I think they thought they could have their cake and eat it too with you, Capricorn. And they learned the hard way that was not the case. Once you eat that cake, it's not there anymore. Or if you never take a bite out of it, it's just going to go moldy. It's going to grow bad. They just are not, this is a very hard concept for them to accept. But they're going through it now, and it's just putting them at a very puzzled type of situation here on what to do next. They're definitely in driving distance of you guys. Like, you guys are only 20-30 minutes apart from each other. I feel like you guys just have to go on the highway or freeway to go see them. Wow, okay, I'm interested. So let's go ahead and get into this, because this is quite a complex situation you have going on here with this person. So, how they feel about you, Capricorn, Two of Pentacles. Capricorn energy. Some of you could possibly even be dealing with another Capricorn. Yeah, they don't know. With this feeling I'm getting from this card here, before, in other readings, it's like how they go back and forth about how they feel about you. For me, and with all the cards I see right here, they're scattered. They are shook. They don't know what to do. They want to reach out. They want to pursue this. But you're turning your back on this. But that's not the end deal for them. You know, this person, it's like they're very closed off when it comes to their own wants and needs, but they're not very mindful of other people's boundaries. You know? This person may have been a bit self-centered, and that's kind of what made you annoyed, Capricorn. Is that it was always about their own terms, what they wanted in this. And the second they don't get their way, they act like a baby, almost. So now, you know, they feel your distance, they feel your closed offness to them. But now they're just like, okay, how do I solve this? How do I get Capricorn to look my way again? But this is not like, by any means over in their eyes. They're just trying to find a way to get your attention again. What they think about this is the moon. Pisces energy, Cancer energy for me as a reader. Man, I mean, with the moon here, for what they think about this, I mean, they fantasize about you a lot, daydream a lot about you a lot. They've had dreams about you recently. They have been drinking a lot more or partying a lot more since you've left, trying to numb out the feelings for you, for some of you. I'm feeling that. Maybe addiction was an issue in your connection. But they're not facing their own fear over actually losing you. They refuse to do it. And I'm seeing the letter D, first, middle, last initial. And after that I heard double D, so someone could have 2 Ds in their name. Could be someone's cup size, all right? But yeah, they're a mess, Capricorn. Quite frankly, they're a mess over this situation, over you. And for a slight amount of you, maybe you're still talking to this person, but it's just not the same. You know, I don't know. They sense that there's an energy within you that just is almost over it, and it's freaking them out. I definitely want to clarify the moon here. 10 of coins. Virgo energy. Oh yeah. I mean, they're freaking out that they've lost the potential of having the 10 of Pentacles with someone, with you. And even for others of you, like, weirdly enough, even if they're very slow, it's like they've had this idea and this vision that Capricorn's going to be the person I marry one day, or Capricorn's going to be the person that one day when I'm ready, I'm going to decide to have on lock. But everything was on their own damn terms about this. And that's not how a partnership works. That's not how a relationship works, let alone a connection, especially with a Capricorn. Okay, Capricorn likes to lead. Capricorn likes to direct. Capricorn likes to climb the mountain that will get them to where they want to go. And if you stop them in any way, if you try to hold them back in any way, if you send messages that they're not worthy enough, they will leave. Now, others of you, if this is someone from your past and you have the 10 of Pentacles with someone else, or they fear that you are in a relationship with someone else, or clearly you are, they're freaking the hell out. Because they thought they could only have that with you, you would only have it with them. Regardless, they think you're the only one that could give them this 10 of Pentacles. And that's why they're so dead set on it. Even if they were sending you like the mixed messages, mixed signals, and that's the fucked up, screwed up thing about it, excuse my language, is that like they wanted to play it by their own terms, not communicate to you what they really envisioned with this, and they didn't want to confirm or deny it so they wouldn't have you make your own moves and make your own decisions about this. Very manipulative, I gotta say. And that's how I truly feel. Yeah, the devil at the bottom of the deck. I didn't even see that. Capricorn energy. Yeah, you know what, Capricorn, for some of you, this person was just straight up possessive, jealous. You felt they were toxic. And yeah, again, they just wanted everything their own way, and anyone else that wouldn't act on their own desires for it or wanted to go along with their plan, they'd freak out, or they would just make sure that you would know exactly how they... I just very possessive, very jealous, very controlling for some of you, or just very toxic. For the fact of like not fully committing, but not letting you go either. Wow. Someone could have very pretty eyes too, very beautiful eyes. That was someone's favorite feature of the other person. Whether you have a unique color of eyes or they do, or someone did their... I'm seeing like winged eyeliner. That may resonate for someone. What they like the most about you, Capricorn? 8 of Swords, Gemini energy. Yeah, what I feel with this Capricorn is that for a while, they knew that they could say anything to you to keep you binded, to keep you second-guessing yourself, second-guessing this connection, second-guessing them. But others of you, if that's not so much the case, their constant fantasies of you or constant thinking of you is letting them know that, or is communicating to them in their own way, that there's still unfinished business here, that there's obviously still a contract between the two of you. And in their own way, they think, whether this is true or not, that you two can't let go of each other. Like almost the idea or the energy of like, you know, Capricorn, you know that we're meant to be. You know that you're mine. You know that you can't escape from me. They may have even said those things to you before. And someone could have black bedroom sheets, bed sheets, or black blanket, comforter. Damn. But what they don't like about you, 6 of Swords, Aquarius energy. Despite what they may be telling themselves, reality dictates that you're showing all the signs and communicating all the messages that you're moving on, that you don't want to stay in some place that you're unhappy in, that maybe even you've communicated to them, if you're still together in any way, that the only way I'm going to stay in this is if you change, if you see this in a different way, if we go about this in a different mindset to where it's more collaborative, where you can let me go. You know, see that, like, I don't know if someone has like a silver chain necklace that they always wear, or silver jewelry that they always wear, but like around her neck is like, it looks like a broken chain. For most of you, they can't accept the fact that you're freeing yourself while they're still very much bonded to this. What they like the most about this connection, the Strength card. Leo energy. Yeah, I mean, they think nothing can break this, that this bond cannot be broken between the two of you, that you're just only holding back because they know you're mad at them, but deep down, this is what they think, again, may not be based on anything in truth, but deep down, you know you want this as badly as they want you. And that the bond between the two of you can never be broken. That's what they honestly think. And that it's only a matter of time before you recognize this and see this yourself. But what they don't like about it, 2 of Swords. I mean, and this is the crazy thing for some of you, is that like you're sending every message their way that, you know, you're just a player, you don't take me seriously, I deserve more, I want more, I'm not communicating to you, I'm not reaching out to you for this reason. Libra energy. That you want nothing to do with it, or that you're not entertaining it until they change, or just at all in general. They can't stand the fact that you're silent. They can't stand the fact that you're not communicating with them, that you're not showing the interest that they have with you. That's what's driving them crazy, because it's proving their own fear about this that they refuse to accept. Highest hopes, the star, Aquarius energy. Yeah, you know, Capricorn, they want their fulfillment with you, their wish fulfillment with you. They still think there's destiny between the two of you, fate between the two of you, that you're one of a kind. They'll never have this connection with anyone else, that you've healed them, that but it feels so possessive. Like, you're mine, you're only mine. And you're my special thing that no one else can share, no one else can have. Like, I don't know, Capricorn, maybe they're like jealous when you just try to go hang out with just your friends. They'd have like start a fight with you. And it's because they didn't want your light to shine with anyone else. And I'm hearing something about a baseball cap that you could wear or they can wear quite frequently, quite often. But I even feel like, okay, fine, go out, hang out with your friends. Like, they'd still show up to where you were hanging out. Very, very possessive energy. And then deepest fears. 4 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. You are not going to open up to this. You don't want this. You're holding back. You're not going to be the same person you were when you met them, who was excited, passionate, loved this, always wanted to see them, but like, they won't be able to let you go while you let this go a long time ago. That's their deepest fear, is that they're going to continue to hold on despite you clearly not giving a damn. That's their deepest fear, is that you're moving on while they can't. For the likely outcome of this situation, Capricorn, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo for the extended reading. But before we go, I am going to pull a card from this deck here. And I'm going to ask Spirit if there's anything else that you need to know about how they think about you, what they think about the situation, anything that they haven't said to you that's very much in their mind or on their heart about you, about this connection. I am so lonely without you. Yeah, that's really hitting them hard now that you're gone, or that you're not giving as much into this as you were before. I dream of our life together. What did I say with the 10 of Pentacles? I know it wasn't meant to be like this. Yeah, they think this is still not meant to be. What's playing out is only temporary. What's meant to be is you two being back together, reconciling, rebuilding this to the fantasy that they want out of this. And then my heart longs for you and only you. Yeah, like I said, Capricorn, they want to have their cake and eat it too, and they only want you, and they're not compromising. They're not willing to see any other way out of this, and that's why they're going to be very persistent, very stubborn. Please protect yourself if this is anything, not right, just in general, with your energy, with who you are. If they refuse your boundaries, please protect yourself, because it feels very, very aggressive, very dominant, very possessive. And if you're trying to break free out of that, you have every right to do so, despite what someone else wants from this. But to go ahead and see what the likely outcome of this is, what are their next steps, what are they likely to do, what's likely to unfold in the month of June, we're going to go ahead and take this to Vimeo. So if you'd like to join me there, open up the description box and you'll find the link to Vimeo, which will take you to the reading. But if this is where we depart, Capricorn, I hope that you've gained some clarity and insight out of this, of what this person is in your life, what they're doing right now, what you need to know about this in any way. If it has, please let me know. Drop a comment below, hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe. And just in case you're interested, I am still holding my 2-year anniversary giveaway, because I'm celebrating my 2-year anniversary, and it's all because of you guys. So I'm giving away a box full of goodies that has tarot decks, candles, crystals to some lucky subscribers. If you're interested in entering the giveaway, open up the description box, scroll down a little bit, and you'll find the rules of entry there, in case you're interested. I love you, Capricorn, very much. And I'll see you next time. Take care, Capricorn.